Arsenal's clash with Newcastle was always expected to be fierce, but no one could have predicted just how dramatic the story would become. At the centre of it all stood Brazilian defender Gabriel, who left the pitch hailed as a hero after scoring the decisive goal in a hard-fought victory. Yet even as Arsenal fans celebrated, whispers quickly spread about a moment that could have rewritten the entire narrative. A single incident, caught on camera but missed by the referee, has sparked one of the most heated debates of the season. Throughout the match, Gabriel was immense. He dominated his duels, particularly against Newcastle's Nick Woltimade, showing the kind of defensive authority and composure that Arsenal rely on. But in the middle of this tense battle, an off-the-ball clash told a different story. In a moment of frustration, Gabriel shoved Woltimade, a gesture that looked aggressive enough to raise eyebrows. The referee didn't spot it, VAR stayed silent, and play continued as if nothing had happened. Minutes later, Gabriel would go on to secure Arsenal's victory, an outcome that suddenly looked controversial once replays surfaced. Former FIFA referee Keith Hackett wasted no time weighing in. In his expert opinion, this was more than just a minor scuffle. He called it effectively a punch, something that under the rules of the game is a clear red card offence. Hackett went further, saying VAR should have intervened and brought the referee to the pitch-side monitor. By the letter of the law, raising your hands to an opponent's neck or face is crossing a line, and in Gabriel's case that line may well have been crossed. The debate doesn't end there. Supporters on both sides have been quick to react, with some insisting that Gabriel's actions were overblown, while others argue that Newcastle were robbed of a fair outcome. For Arsenal, the reality is stark. Had Gabriel been sent off, the team would have been reduced to 10 men, and the final result could have looked very different. Instead, the man who might have been dismissed stayed on to deliver the game's most decisive moment. Adding another layer to the drama, Gabriel reportedly approached Woltimade after the match to apologise for his conduct. It was a gesture of accountability, but also a reminder of how thin the margins are at the elite level of football. One act of aggression can tip the scales, either toward glory or disaster. For Arsenal, this incident serves as both a warning and a lesson. Gabriel remains one of Mikel Arteta's most influential players, a defender who not only protects the backline, but also contributes goals at crucial moments. Yet the same passion that fuels his brilliance must be balanced with discipline. In the Premier League, referees and VAR are under constant scrutiny, and next time, Gabriel may not be so fortunate. The broader question, however, extends beyond just Arsenal. It's about consistency in refereeing, the role of VAR, and whether the technology is truly fulfilling its purpose. Fans are left asking, how can such a clear moment be ignored in a match of this magnitude? Until those questions are answered, the controversy will linger. For now, Arsenal keep the points, Gabriel keeps his hero status, and the debate keeps raging. Was he Arsenal's saviour, or was he lucky to escape as the villain of the night? That may depend on where your loyalties lie, but one thing is certain, football's fine margins have never been more brutally exposed.